And welcome back to the Forged by Geeks playing Kingdom Death Monster People of the Stars Hero Mode. As always, thank you extra special to our Patreons on Patreon. You can subscribe to us for as low as $1 a month at patreon.com/forgedbygeeks. And that was a more successful lion fight.
Yeah.
We didn't get an eye, which kind of sucks. Yeah, story of hunting. Yeah, no shit, heroic. So true. So we didn't get an eye, but it's a start.
Yeah.
And we're good. So returning survivors?
Yeah, so we have Kochab, Polaris, Eridanus, and Vega as our returning survivors.
Yep.
And we get an additional endeavor because of collective toil.
Yep, so we have 5 total endeavors.
And now we draw a settlement event.
First, when does Gorn Climate hit?
Later.
Okay, so I leave that in the deck.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it happens later.
Yes. Let's hope for drums very quickly.
We have three events on the timeline, by the way.
Ouch.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even know there was more than one sinew in the deck.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember that. Because we've never had that happen.
No. Usually it's like, where's sinew? Where's sinew? Oh, we also needed to add the Caterium because we defeated the
yes.
lion.
We now have a Caterium. Thank God. Didn't we get royally fucked by Gorm Climate in our very first settlement on Twitch?
We actually didn't get fucked that badly.
Oh yeah, we kept rolling higher.
Yeah, we kept rolling high on it.
It comes back every year?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so our settlement today will be Acid Storm.
Okay.
Oh, shitty. Let's hope I roll high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first on the list for Acid Storm, the air tastes sour and burns the survivors' cracked lips. The sky cracks in great flashes, revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally, it opens, dousing everything in acid rain. Roll a d10.
Mm-hmm.
6. 6 plus. Some debris around the settlement becomes useful due to the strange effects of the storm. Add 1 scrap to the settlement storage.
Nice.
Thank God I didn't roll a 1.
Okay, but that's another target for the
I like 2 through 5. The survivor with the highest insanity, random in case of ties, runs into the storm, bellowing wildly. Skip next hunt. Okay, so now we have a few other effects lingering. We don't have music. We can't do music or we can't do music endeavors. But if we have art endeavors, we get a +2 to any result.
Interesting. That's an interesting mix with face painting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
We don't have nightmare training or cooking, so we can't do the other endeavor options.
Okay. They update the death count.
None.
0. Update the timeline.
So
Now
what happens first?
Endless screams.
Ooh. Oh, this is the screaming antelope.
Yes. Endless screams. A scream pierces the silence around the settlement. As the noise fades, a chorus of horror rises up in answer. The settlement erupts into chaos, trying to comprehend the source of the terrible wail.
Did we bring the hoarder?
I did not bring the hoarder. You did not bring the hoarder.
Okay, good catch. Good catch, though.
Yes. Endless screams. We may now hunt the screaming antelope. Our quarry list is getting large. Added to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to stand amidst the madness. They gain 1 courage and become the voice of reason.
What does the voice of reason do for us?
They may lose courage and suffer a broken jaw, severe head injury. They may gain 1 understanding, and returning survivors may gain 1 insanity, and they may gain the Order of Death Fighting Art. So I actually think if we put it on Polaris, they may get awake. Now the thing is...
Oh.
Now, understanding, because the...
None of ours are near 3.
Which...
How's,
Okay, so none of us can get any of the... None of our basics can get any of the constellations off of this easily because of the pristine. However, if she has high courage, we can send her into intimacy as the female and possibly pass that courage on as a dragon's inheritance.
That's right. I forgot about that, or half of it.
Yeah, half of it.
Okay, that's...
So from that perspective, it might make sense to raise courage.
Okay, what does Beetlejuice have? I thought I had something on Beetlejuice as well.
Beetlejuice, I think, has 1 courage. Death Star also has 2 courage. So maybe we should send Death Star.
Darius wants Death Star going in.
Yeah, let's...
The risk there is the broken jaw. We lose in courage.
We lose in courage, and the other problem is we would not be able to use Love Juice to endeavor, or to intimacy with him if that happens.
Okay. It's a risk. Oh, he has iridescent hide.
Yes.
We shouldn't send him because of the risk.
He won't die.
No,
He just
but
couldn't Love Juice him.
yeah, I want the Love Juice available for him.
Okay, then we should do it on Polaris, probably.
Okay, yeah.
Well, let me double check. You did mention Beetlejuice. I just don't think... No, Beetlejuice has no courage.
Okay, that's why it's worth checking.
So Polaris gains a courage, and then immediately has the awake event.
Okay, so even if we lose it, we still got that.
Yeah.
So I'll let you roll on that one, since it's your character right now.
Okay. Awake. Courage. The survivor may only gain these benefits once per lifetime. 7. Laughter fills your ears, overwhelming your senses. The world is unforgiving and deadly. The only thing to do is laugh freely and in defiance. Before you know it, your voice joins the mirthful chorus, and your spirit soars. Nothing is so terrible that it cannot be mocked, and in so doing diminished. Gain +1 permanent strength.
Nice.
A random fighting art.
Ooh.
And the reincarnated surname.
Oh, Awakening can give you reincarnated.
Yes.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Doesn't probably help like Death Star, but...
No, because... Well, yeah, Death Star's... Well, no, Death Star has iridescent hide. I should have realized that. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Well, no, he'll awake eventually.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
Fighting art. Oh, I can shuffle cards. The problem is some of these fighting art cards are that, like, millimeter different.
Yeah, it's so frustrating.
It's like he switched manufacturers for some of it, so he used a different die. Okay, so for your fighting art today, purpose. Your comrades make you strong enough to exceed the limits of death itself. During a showdown, if you would gain a lethal number of bleeding tokens, while there are any other standing survivors, roll d10. On a 6+, you live but are knocked down. You will not bleed to death until you gain another bleeding token.
Okay. Alright, so...
Also, a Sunstalker one.
Yes. Alright, so now we roll on the Voice of Reason. Did you want to roll on the...
Hey, another enemy? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for joining.
Did you want to roll on the Endless Screams chart,
Yeah.
or should I? Okay, so roll on the Endless Screams chart.
Who's going for this?
It's Polaris. We just did the Awake event in the middle.
9.
Oh, badass. The survivor stands firm in the face of the screaming unknown. Slow and strong words change the settlement's fear into tingling excitement. After all, the Endless Screams might be an opportunity to gain knowledge and harness the darkness. The survivor gains the Order of Death fighting art.
Which, I seem to remember, is the one where you can encourage everybody or something.
It's a little bit weird. You encourage people with your final words. And when you encourage them, they get a benefit. When you encourage somebody gets a benefit, and then, yeah, I know, seriously.
Yeah, no kidding.
Polaris Reincarnated is getting the Order of Death fighting art.
I've not seen it in our deck.
It must have gotten pulled out as one of the...
oh, there it is. Never mind.
Okay.
Once per showdown, you may spend an action to have all non-death survivors gain 2 insanity.
Okay.
And then when you die, you encourage all.
Okay. And returning survivors gain +2 insanity. So your 2 survivors gain 2 insanity.
Oh, nice. So that'll put them both at just 2.
Alright. So that happened.
Okay, next on the list.
Next. Young Rivals.
Oh, awesome.
Oh right, this is fucking weird. Okay. Once there were two boys. They argued about everything. Nominate two male survivors with at least one hunt XP in your settlement.
2 male survivors. So Beetlejuice is not one. Is Death Star one? Is this useful?
No, one hunt XP.
Oh, right.
So we have Acrux, Kachab.
Iridanus.
Wait, Atlas and Beetlejuice. Atlas went out on the first hunt. So
Oh,
he
I
has
forgot to
no
mark.
hunt XP.
Yeah. And Atlas. So those are 4 males that we can nominate.
Yes.
What happens? Or what can they get?
One of them will gain +1 permanent strength and -1 permanent evasion. And then one of them gets no fighting arc, basically. So basically, we'll be nominating one of them to gain +1 strength and -1 evasion.
Okay. Do we get to pick which one?
Yes.
Okay.
As the boys grew into men, their enmity bloomed into rivalry. With each hard-earned battle scar, they sought to outdo each other. Choose one of the nominated survivors to gain the following ability. Rival Scar, gain +1 permanent strength and -1 permanent evasion.
Who do you think? I would lean in the direction of the character who already has strength.
Acrux?
Yeah.
Sure. Acrux.
That way we're working towards the 3 strength.
Yeah. But they need iridescent hide, so.
Oh. There was something else it lines up with.
Goblin.
Oh. Yeah, that's not happening. Still, extra strength can be nice.
Okay.
Yeah, new settlement, new roles. We'll see if it lasts.
One day, one of the boys did not return from a hunt. The remaining boy felt no victory over his rival, only the loss of a friend. Unable to find him in the world, he refused to leave his bed, hoping to see him in his dreams. Choose one of the nominated survivors to die and the other to grieve. So apparently he's hallucinating that the guy is dead.
Yeah. That's fine.
So yeah. I'm assuming that Acrux is going to be the one that's grieving.
Yeah, that's
Time
fine.
passed until one day he felt a strange vibration. Then he heard the familiar voice of his lost friend just outside his hovel. He rushed outside only to see the decaying body of his friend swaying awkwardly in the air. Horrified, he heard a dry rasping that could only be a laugh. For a moment the monster was revealed before it vanished into the dark, whisking the corpse puppet away. The settlement may now hunt the Spedicules. Add Spedicules to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. As long as he remains alive, the remaining nominated survivor must depart when the Spedicules is hunted. Really is kind of ridiculous if the guy doesn't actually die.
Yeah. Should we kill somebody?
I don't know. I mean, it might make sense
Yeah, with something like this one, it almost makes more sense.
to just kill somebody.
Yeah.
So which of these guys do you want to die? They're all luck.
They're all luck and nothing else. This one.
Atlas.
Yes, he has no understanding or courage.
Atlas dead.
And we have our first death.
Just wanted the death principle. Okay, so we're down to 13 population. We now get a death principle.
Okay, what are our options?
We have...
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Want to pull out the 2 cards?
I will in just a second once I get to the page, because I've already started doing it.
No problem.
Principle Cannibalize.
Yay!
Useless. Well, it gives us a survival limit. And death principle graves.
Okay, so, given that we can't die in general, all new survivals gain an understanding,
Yes.
or we get a survival limit.
Yes.
I would lean on understanding personally, but...
Okay. Understanding's fine for me.
Okay, graves it is.
The settlement decides to build a small monument to mark their loss. Settlement gains the death principle graves.
The Spedicules can be fun to play.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, one of the things is you get these little spiderlings as little minions running around that you also have to fight. Which is kind of, it really mixes it up a lot.
The settlement gains the Death Principle Graves. Find and place the card on the settlement board and note it on the settlement record sheet. After adding the card to the settlement, roll 1d10.
Hold on. I think one of these lost a leg. Nope, they all look good.
That's
Oh.
the hand for the Lion
Oh,
Knight.
that's the hand for the Lion Knight? Okay.
Yes.
Roll on the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4.
The settlement gathers around the grave, each taking a moment to reflect the loss and their place in the darkness. All departing survivors gain +1 survival and +1 understanding.
Okay. Oh, so we get understanding on whoever goes out next.
Yes.
That's interesting. Yeah, that mixes it up a bit.
Alright, so that was our principal death. Okay. So that completes that. Now, pull Gorm Climate.
Gorm Climate. The returning survivors find the settlement tormented by a relentless foul weather. Add Gorm Climate to the next lantern year. And roll a d10. We may be spending rerolls.
Yes.
Now, it only hits what's in the settlement storage, it looks like.
Yes.
But still. Okay, who's spending... So, not one of the 4 that we brought back, probably. One of our characters...
What does the specific things say on the survival? Is it newborn survivors gain or all survivors?
There's been debate. He wasn't clear.
Okay.
So we're playing with all right now. He
Okay.
hasn't actually put out the card. So I would take somebody who has like nothing, and spend theirs right now.
Yeldon.
Okay. So his RR is done. 7. That's not bad.
Okay.
We have Hovel.
Yes.
So with 7, the survivors huddle inside as razor winds and sickening lightning pummel the settlement. +2 to endeavor results at home innovations this lantern year.
Okay. Alrighty then. So that completes that.
Yep. So now we're on to develop.
Managed to kill people even in a hero settlement.
No kidding. I don't think we took notes on the understanding and courage on them.
Yeah.
That happened in the hunt, I believe.
Yeah. Let me find Polaris so I can figure out.
Yeah, we want encounters seem to be a thing. I don't quite get what you're referencing there.
He's doing some weird stuff with the new way things are going.
Okay, so we've got the 3 locations so far. I assume we're going to build the other 2?
Yeah, we really ought to.
So organ grinder and skinnery.
Organ grinder and skinnery.
And we've got the Cantarium and the throne.
Yes.
So how badly do we want the Katars now? Probably not super urgent.
Well, if we want to build up the mastery.
Oh, right, we've got to build up Master, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. Because note, making the Katars takes a hide as well.
No, we only need 1 Qatar.
So, okay, fair. We can start with 1, and anyways, we
No,
don't like the paired too much right now because the higher speed.
Though we cannot get a rawhide headband.
Hook up. Yeah, we can. We've got the white fur.
No, we've only got
Oh,
we have in the storage.
Oh.
I think actually, yeah, we do have white fur in storage, so we can actually do it.
Yeah, build. I like that idea. The Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we'll innovate.
Okay.
So I'll dump the 3 basics for it.
And I will drop in one of these.
Okay. So we're down to 2 endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
So we only get 2 cards, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Paint. Bloodline. Paint is dash.
Yeah.
Bloodline is newborn survivors who inherit the following from their parents: Oracle Eye, Iridescent Hide, or Pristine. And a surname. And half of one parent's proficiency levels.
Bloodline is incredible in this campaign, but
Yeah.
Dash is what we need to hunt level 2 mobs.
It's so hard. I think we should take dash. That's my personal opinion. That way we can focus on level 2s. Early Bloodline never knows is arguing for. I'm fine either way.
I think early Bloodline.
Early Bloodline? Okay.
Yeah.
Early Bloodline it is. We've got a vote from Nicole and from a viewer. Oh, that's so hard with paint.
Yeah, I know.
Next up would have been Bed, and then Symposium. If Symposium and Bloodline had popped, Symposium.
So there is...
And Drums was the last card.
We also... This is the other thing.
Oh.
That goes into the deck. That's how we get Pristine.
Oh.
That's the one good thing with...
Newborn survivors are born with a strength and Pristine.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, if nothing else, it's worth it just to get Empire available.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we still have 2 endeavors.
Yes.
And we still have some stuff that we can craft with.
Yes.
So we have 1 fur in town.
We have a fur in town, a broken lantern, a lion claw, and a sinew. So we want to do 2 bows, but wait, bows. What are bows for bows?
Those are a bone.
So we'd need a bone as well. Oh.
Well, we don't need paired guitars right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do a lion claw and a sinew to make 1 bow.
Okay.
So dump the 1 in there, yep. And that gets us 1 bow. Do we still have a fur in town?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's do the fur in town and the claw in town to make our first Lion Beast guitar.
Okay. Lion Beast guitar. We have it.
And then let's do the hide and the other fur out here to make the rawhide headband and the vest.
Rawhide headband and rawhide vest. Alright, so that
Now,
leaves us in town with a broken lantern and a sinew.
we still have another sinew in town.
Yes.
Then let's make 1 lucky charm.
Okay. 1 lucky charm.
I really like that idea from Never Knows, getting the lucky charm with our luck.
Yeah.
It just piles on. Now, we do need to get the blue hookups, don't we?
Yes.
So we'll need 2 blue hookups on it, so we can't do that yet. So do we actually want to blow that? No, let's keep the sinew for now since we can't actually utilize the lucky charm.
Wait, yeah, because the rawhide headband and the rawhide vest. Rawhide headband.
They're red to the sides.
Is to the top. Okay. So if we had a blue hookup, so if we had a bandages,
That would give us 1.
what we would need is
Oh.
we put the rawhide headband and the rawhide
Vest,
vest
and
on,
then-
and then put bandages on somebody.
Bandages can work, or if we get the cat's eye circlet, whisker harp, stuff like that.
Yeah. Though that puts it on the person who we don't want luck.
Actually, no, the rawhide headband. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in general, you're right there.
So did we want to do the lucky charm?
No, let's save the sinew. Because we may
Though, saving things... Like, we've got 1 sinew in town, even before we spent the extra sinew, because we had 3 sinew total.
Oh.
We spent 1 sinew for the bow, and then we're spending 1 sinew for this.
Yeah, then
So-
all we would risk losing with Gorn Climate next year is a sinew and a lantern.
Yes.
That's an acceptable risk.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's spend the sinew.
So we should spend it on something. The question is whether or not it's a lucky charm or a monster grease. I mean, just having the lucky charm around, theoretically speaking, we should be able to link it up like next year.
Correct. But Monster Grease gives us the benefit right now.
Yes.
I would lean Monster Grease from that alone, because we can throw that on an evasion character. If they stand in the grass, it's a 6+ to be hit.
So are we going to fight with another lion then?
Yeah, we have to do one more lion.
We do?
We need an eye.
Okay.
That's what I think it comes down to. We need an eye.
Alright, then Monster Grease it is.
Okay. And I think that's all we can craft, though we still have 2 endeavors.
Yeah, so what we are going to do with those endeavors is we can either send somebody up the throne,
which we did declare during our planning thing, that if we roll a 10 on the throne, they get decapitated and we get an innovation.
And they're actually really
they're
dead.
actually dead.
Yeah. So we'd be taking some of the risk out of it, because there's a 20% chance or 30% chance, something like that the person dies with no benefit.
Correct.
But
so we take the 20% chance out, but they can still get blind with a scar, remove all permanent waste injuries, or die and get us the innovation.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think we're doing another lion hunt tonight.
No, probably not tonight. We may do a session tomorrow. We don't know yet. That's up in the air.
Yeah.
And that would be People of the Skull.
Okay, so then the other thing that we have to do is augury.
Yeah.
Which could lead to an intimacy.
But could also lead to us losing our scrap and sinew in town.
Yes, but gaining understanding.
Ah, fair. If we send people up the throne, it's mostly to get scar or death. So we have a 50% chance of getting one of the things we want.
Mm-hmm. So augury is one of the best ways to have babies anyways, though.
Yeah.
And
we're low on resources right now.
Yeah.
So let me pull out...
I mean, we would lose the sinew, and that does suck.
Well, I'd lose the scrap first, honestly, right now.
Yeah.
I say we try at least one augury.
Oh, we actually have a scrap, we have a broken lantern, and we have a sinew, because we got the scrap in the thing.
Oh, right.
So I'd say definitely do the auguries.
Okay. Then
so
we can
need
do
to decide who's going to go up for the auguries.
Do we have 3+ understanding?
No.
On anyone?
No.
I thought we did.
No.
No, we only got
3
courage. That's what it is. Okay.
So, understanding, you need either pristine or oracle's eye. So none of our characters can use this to easily jump into a constellation.
Okay. What can we do to get 3 understanding? Who can get up to 3 if we...
We have Eridanus, Polaris Reincarnated, Vega, Betelgeuse, and Kochap.
Anybody with 2?
No.
No one has 2?
No.
How's Death Star?
Death Star is at 0, because this is the ones that we have.
Okay, why don't we just do Death Star then and start building up his understanding? Though he's already maxed on survival, so he won't get that benefit.
Oh. Oops. Death Star had courage. Oh well.
Or
we considered doing it, but yeah.
Well, actually, should we do it on him? Is one of his things lined up? Is Iridescent lined up with understanding at all?
No.
Okay, then let's not.
Okay.
Then I would say either Beetlejuice or one of the other characters that you had chosen earlier. Is Beetlejuice lined with understanding?
No.
Oh, he's not going understanding?
No.
Okay,
understanding is useless without Oracle's Eye or Pristine, which means that you either have to go into the Dragon King fight and win, deal the death blow,
yep,
or you're never getting it.
Oh, there was some character we were talking about going for Oracle's Eye. Oh, that was, we're planning to send Beetlejuice for Oracle's Eye. Because I think, is he the Oracle's Eye?
Oracle's Eye isn't going to line up with anything on Beetlejuice.
Okay. There was somebody we were...
The only person who could line up for Oracle's Eye would be Polaris.
Then let's do Polaris for the understanding.
Okay. Because she has reincarnated.
And understanding's also lined up with her, right?
Yeah, the understanding is what you need for Oracle's Eye and reincarnated.
Okay, then let's do her.
Okay.
Okay. Since that's your character... Or actually, I should be... No, this is Augury, so you get to roll. It's your character.
Okay.
So you need. So we don't have anybody with 3 understanding, though she has 1, right?
Yes.
So she may build up to that. Okay.
Yes. So first endeavor, survival.
Yep.
Which is nothing because we don't have
Correct.
another survival limit.
Correct.
Okay.
We're at 3 limit right now.
So second roll.
Come on. And more survival.
Sorry.
Oh, it happens.
All right. So that is that.
I think that's it for our town too.
Yeah, that's it for our town.
Well, and there's the throne if people haven't seen it before. But thank you very much for joining us, and we may play a session tomorrow. It's a little bit unknown, as always. If we do, it'll be around like 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific time. Otherwise, we will see. We won't be doing, what's it called? Gloomhaven this coming week because Peter is out of town on vacation with his family. So we might do another filling game if we have other friends available. Otherwise, we will see you next weekend. Thank you very much.
See you guys.